Ohio gozaimasu! I'm crazed.
I'm actually.
I'm Migi.
And welcome to...
We?
The
Simpin.
I don't know what fucking episode this is. What is it? Is it 33? Is it that what it is? Okay.
Yep.
That's Sanju-san, right? So it's Dai Sanju-sanwa?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Thanks, Wishley.
I got you.
And the topic of today's episode is... romance tropes. Our favorite ones.
Yay!
But before all that, how about we get into the Weebly update? You know, Miki, you go first.
Okay. I've been a horrible weeb that has done basically nothing. I'm not even good at keeping up with our fucking animes that we've been watching. But I did play a lot of Paranormicite. Because it's good.
We'll talk about it. What is it?
Oh, it's a amazing, like, mystery game. It's kind of a visual novel, but with, like, more elements than a visual novel typically has. And I think that it takes a lot of inspiration from Danganronpa. Don't know if you've played Danganronpa, but there's a lot of, like, sound stings in the way that the camera moves and everything that is very reminiscent of that. And it is so fucking clever. As you guys know, I think from playing either the demo or just the prologue part of the game, there was even that one point where you had to actually go in the settings and mute voices for the game's sake.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, we did that, and we didn't play all the game. We got offered the code by Square Enix to play the game, and we played a good chunk of it. But yeah, there was I remember that was like such a cool meta thing where you had to turn off the volume to hear a certain sound, which I thought that was so brilliant way. And the way they do the visual novel is like it's all 360 when you're like exploring the area, which I've never seen done before in a visual novel. So it's very fascinating, and I'm glad you're playing the first game because the second game just got announced, and we might be playing that soon because we also got sponsored by Square Enix to do that.
Nice. Yeah, Paranormicite and being bad at keeping up on anime. That's me.
No worries, you're not the only one who's been bad at keeping up with it this season, because we have been slowly trying to catch up over this last week.
Well, we had Valentine's weekend. You know, we stayed and did a couple other things, like watched Scarlet.
We did.
Which if you guys didn't listen to our spoiler review, that was from last week. So you guys can obviously check out our thoughts on the Scarlet review. We went to go see that in the theaters. Really good experience, and just keeping it brief because you guys can see how we like that movie, all in all. So, Migi wasn't a part for that one.
Nope.
Hopefully, she'll watch it one day and come back with her thoughts on it. But and then, apart from that, though, did you want to talk about your book journey?
Oh, yes. So, slow going on the reading goals this year so far, but so far not doing that bad. I have read a total of 6 books this year.
6?
Yeah, 6 books. Started my 7th one today. 52 now seems like quite a ridiculous goal.
I want to believe in you, Wishley.
Thank you, Migi.
I hope you can do it. I like your journey right now.
Whatever number you have will be impressive.
Thank you.
It'll be more than what me and Migi could accomplish in a year.
Yeah.
Combined.
Yeah.
Well, apart from your book journey, you also finished up an anime series that you've been working on with your brother.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Finished watching Love is War for me for like the 3rd time.
It's such a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if you watched it 18 times, really. But I'm glad you got that all done. You know, it's a really nice journey. You know, you got 3 movies. Sorry, you got 3 seasons in sort of a movie that you can watch in sections because Crunchyroll did this really cool thing where they just divide in. Was it 3 or 4 episodes?
Yeah, it was like
from the movie.
Episodes, I believe.
I think that's kind of cool. They did that. The last time I saw Crunchyroll do that was Mugen Train for Demon Slayer, where you could just watch all of Mugen Train. I think it's like 7 episodes. Like they like cut it down to 7 episodes. So I was like, that's kind of cool, you know? If you don't want to watch a 2.5 hour movie, you know?
Yeah.
Something to that degree. I think that's kind of cool. And then you guys just started Dark History Villainess show, right?
Just today.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Like, it's such a fun and really unique take on the villainess genre.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
She's such a fucking
Especially
nerd.
She is.
She doesn't also remember any of the stuff that she's written, which is so funny. But it makes sense because, you know,
she remembers it as it happens, and then she's like, "Oh shit," which is very
Yeah.
relatable.
That is so relatable.
And then she gets cringed. She's like, "Oh my god, it's such cringe.
God, why
I
did
wrote
I
this
write
in middle
that?
school."
Ew.
Apart from finishing up and starting new series, we also finished Anne Shirley for the second time. I guess third time for us.
Yeah.
With your mom. So we finally finished that up.
Yeah.
That's just it's a good show.
It is.
I love that they brought that back from what, the 70s?
Yeah.
Like the 70s.
It's
It's so crazy.
old.
I mean, it's an old book already, but
Exactly.
you know,
Yeah, the book
last-
is from the
Yeah,
turn of
That's
the
what it really is. It's really because of the fucking book, which is old.
Yeah.
but the last time they've attempted an adaptation in anime form was in the 70s. So this is
Which is cool.
it's a really cool, you know, glow up and everything, and it has that Ghibli charm to it. It really does.
That's
But,
the best way to do it.
Yeah.
And again, I think I still love the dub to that because they've put so much love and care to it being in Canada, and everyone has kind of a Canadian accent, and also some of their words.
They're all a move
with
to be
like the
sorry.
story and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can hear it, and it's like, oh, that's so cool. It's like a little bit of detail like that goes a long way. I mean, obviously you can't hear it in the Japanese version. I mean, unless it's like a slang, you know, I don't know. I can't really tell when I'm just reading at that point, not listening.
Watching
so.
anime, and they're all like, "Oh my god, you have such a southern accent or whatever," you know, and it's like it all sounds like Japanese to me.
And then I guess my last thing for my personal update was I bought a Gundam figure to build, and it's the Gurren Lagann figure. Yeah, look, I just finished it up during the weekend. It was really nice to build, but at the same time, I also started just rewatching Gurren Lagann at the same time as I'm building Gurren Lagann. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I just put it on in the background while I was building, and it was a fun time. So
Nerd.
yeah, really good. Yeah, total weeb.
Is it fully colored and everything? Like, or is it like one of those models where it's not?
It is colored, yes. It's red and everything and black and whatnot. But they also gave me stickers, which was the hardest thing to put on because they were very intricate and small. But you know, I have a whole kit to build a model.
Things for like the eyes or whatever, basically, where you have to like line it up perfectly on the tiny pieces. Those kind of stickers.
Yeah, it's like very specific stickers for the model and everything, and it was a little pain to get them just right, but I had the right tools to kind of put them on how I wanted to. So because I had like pliers and stuff, I got this whole model kit tool set with you know scissors and little pliers and things like that because they are very small parts when you put them all together. And yeah, I think it took me about like 14 episodes to finish all of it, which is, you know, a few hours, you know, not too bad. So yeah, I really enjoyed putting that together, and there's other models I kind of want to go and grab that are from the Gurren Lagann series that I'm like, oh, this was so fun to make, and I still have like half a show left to watch, so I'll keep you guys updated if I buy another one of those.
So when we get our tax return, you should.
we kind of already did get our tax return. I just have to wait for it to pend in to our bank account. So, but yeah, maybe I will. I don't know. The joys of being an adult is doing your taxes and actually getting something in return at the end of the year. So that's where I'm at. But that is about it for personal on all fronts. I'm assuming, unless we missed anything.
No, I think we're good. Which means that we should cover some news from the anime world in general. I wrote down a few extra things for us all too that I found today. So.
Okay, well, I will start with mine. Big news. Recently, during the weekend, they announced new Evangelion anime series is in production, which I had no idea this was going to happen. I thought since the fall of Gainax, I thought we would never see Evangelion come back in any form. But it is coming back and is in production right now with Studio Kara and Cloverworks.
Nice.
It's in early stages, of course, so we'll see where that all leads, and we'll go from there. I'm just excited. We get more Evangelion. I thought at some point we weren't going to, but especially with Studio Kara, because they did the movies for Evangelion, and I think they also helped with Darling in the Franxx, which was also Cloverworks. So it's very mech based. So I have total faith in, obviously, the original creator and stuff is attached, and I'm really excited for that.
Well, I actually have kind of personal Weebly update. If you don't mind me chilling for a friend's book.
Oh, go for it.
Sure.
Yeah, so my friend Terra Ray recently put out a book that is anime mecha themed. It's called The Machina Logs Landfall. It's on Amazon and everything, and I've been she got an audiobook version with Kate Redding and everything, so my husband and I have been listening to that, and it's really good. I'm really loving it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we'll leave it down in the description below for you guys to check out. So that's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, you just reminded me of it with all the mech talk. I was like, wait a minute.
It was Kismet.
It's not Kismet. The fate of Terminator Zero being scrapped after one season.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that happened. That's enough. I never watched the animated Netflix show, but it released back in 2024, and they got canceled, which is not I don't know. I have no stake in this. It's just a Terminator show.
It's just kind of a sad thing, I guess, because it's like Terminator plus anime sounds cool. That just sounds cool as fuck. I love Terminator, always have. So it's just kind of sad that it's like, oh, they didn't really get to share all of the story and go into the future wars and shit like they wanted to. So they just kind of ended it. And it's like, oh.
I guess that's the rest of my news. Do you guys want to let's head over to Witchley there?
Alright. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon Season 6 anime announced?
Yeah, or Danmachi, I think is how other people call it, right? Danmachi is the shorter term for that.
Yeah.
It's such a long title. Again, it's such a it's a title that can I just say I love this show. I need to say that real quick.
Makes no sense. It doesn't fit with it at all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been redeemed on that front by the show. Like, why is it called that? And I'm like, yes, we're finally there.
So I checked out this show, but it was like brand new, like season 1 on Hulu. Back when I was getting those loot anime boxes, that was like they just launched the boxes, and they would drop what like animes that were going to be featured in each box. So they were like, oh, there's something from this anime, and I was like, oh, that one is on Hulu. Maybe I should watch it if I'm getting something from it. And I was like, it sounds so weird though, because I didn't read the description, just the title. So I watched it. I was like, holy shit, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. Like it's one of those titles that fools you, and you just got to give it a chance. Yeah. And I love it so much, and I'm so glad we're getting more of it.
All right, now I'll do my next little thing tidbit here is Beastar's final season anime's second part debuts on Netflix on March 7th.
Oh man, that's like in God, in like 2
So,
weeks.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, it's
Mark your
Very
calendars.
soon.
Yeah.
Get ready.
The final
Pop the popcorn.
It's technically part of the winter lineup still because it's in the March, window. So
March
really
is
excited.
winter?
Yeah, the winter
Like part of like the winter run.
of anime. Yes, it's still in the
It's
March.
like the end of the winter run.
Yeah,
right.
it'll basically start in winter and kind of bleed
And
into
in
spring.
Yeah.
So that's how the anime industry looks at it as. So.
Well, okay then.
I mean, we'll be dealing with that. I mean, apart from Beastars coming out basically next month, we're also getting JoJo in March as well. So that's still part of the winter lineup. So we got
JoJo.
2 new anime that we're gonna have to start watching.
Do you have any other news to end our weekly update with, Maggie?
Yes, I do. Just to end us off on a very light note. One, they're making a Furby of the derpy tiger from K-pop Demon Hunters.
I gotta see this.
That's weird as heck, man. I mean, one, the fact
bet-
that Furbies are like still around and like a thing.
Right.
So cursed. But also, derpy tiger version. Why?
Shall we move on to the main topic?
Yes, I think we shall.
What are we tackling today, Witchley?
Favorite romance anime tropes.
So we're going to be tackling, some of the best romance tropes that we kind of like, whether that's in shoujo anime or, any regular anime, I guess. I mean, it's mostly shoujo, really, if we're really going to bottle it down. But let's start with Witchley.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go with the very top one, enemies to lovers.
Which is...
characters who start with extreme animosity or rivalry, such as Taiga and Ryuji in Toradora, who eventually develop deep romantic feelings for one another.
I like that trope.
I think it can be cute.
Is there
It is extremely cute, especially when you got like this adorable tiny girl who is like almost adult age, who is sort of a tsundere, but she doesn't look like she would be. And then you have this super tall, scary looking guy who looks like he should be in the mafia, but he's like the sweetest thing on the planet. It's adorable.
I was trying to think of like other examples. That was like the main one I was thinking of when I thought of enemies to lovers. There's this other one I really think of is called Love After World Domination, which is that one where...
a whole new enemies to lovers.
What do you mean?
Because isn't it the hero and the villain getting together?
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of it's the same.
But that adds a fun element to it rather than just two rivals at school.
Yeah, and another one I can think of is The Devil's a Part-Timer, kind of.
Yeah, similar.
Similar, or I'm in Love with the Villainess is another one.
Yeah.
That
except that one, it was like a one-sided thing for a long time.
Yeah, but you can kind of see it grow at that point. Or Yakuza Fiancé.
No, that was definitely enemies to lovers.
I'm gonna have to say, in a certain regard, that's almost Inuyasha and Kagome.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
They were fighting all the fucking time.
You're right. He did not want Kagome around at the beginning, especially.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a demon. She's a human. And
half demon, honey.
Well, half demon. I'm sorry.
Get it right.
Yeah, that's a good example. Steins Gate is another one. Both couple. They butt heads. It's just butting heads, really.
Yeah.
Love is War is a good example.
Yeah.
With both of them.
Yeah.
They're very stubborn. Yeah.
Enemies to lovers.
So I really like that one. There's a lot of examples I just gave you that we could go across. So that is one down the list. Miki, choose one of yours.
All right. I'll choose one of mine. I'm just gonna go with my very, very favorite one. Monster Boys.
Hell yeah.
Keeping on theme with Inuyasha.
Yeah, man. When specifically the male love interest, usually of the female love interest, so self-insert, obviously. The male love interest is some kind of cool monster. Hopefully sexy monster. Maybe unconventionally sexy. Okay? Ancient Magus Bride still counts.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's stuff like Ancient Magus Bride, Inuyasha, Fruits Basket, where they turn into animals, Vampire Night or Blood Moon, where they're vampires. You know?
Oh, hell
Stuff
yeah.
like that. Yes.
That's probably one of my favorites too. It's a monster voice.
They're just
That is such a
misunderstood
good
and they
one.
need love. They're so
They
lonely.
do. Yeah.
Everybody's
think
so
that's great?
scared of them and their sexiness.
They are, aren't they?
No, you guys. I can't contribute to this because I mean I like monster stuff. I just can't.
You
think of any
could
of the
say
ones
the
off top of my
reverse.
head.
You could be like, if you liked monster girls.
Well, I think the closest one would be that that Yuri one with the mermaid.
True.
This monster wants to eat me. That's kind of a good
yeah, I
example.
watched like the first
I know, but that's the only one I can think of.
Honestly,
Really,
what about Hodo from Spice and Wolf?
Yep.
I guess that's sort of the same take. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I would say Spice and
You know,
Wolf on that one. So
They're inhuman.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that one girl from Shield Hero that you love.
Raphtalia.
Raphtalia. I can never remember her name.
I mean, it's not really a romance in that. I mean, it's a one-sided romance, really.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, no worries.
I just think the romance is better if the romance partner is cooler than a normal human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Well, I guess I'll choose mine. I have forced proximity or / cohabitation. Situations like living together, being roommates, or being the only two people in a club room, such as The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a good example, where they are basically next door neighbors, force characters to interact, often leading to rapid intimacy. Another one I really like is I think More Than a Married Couple but Not Lovers is one of that was another example I wanted to give, but that one's a really good example of forced cohabitation because that one deals with like society dealing with declining birth rates, so they offer a class in high school where you have to live with someone of the opposite sex for a year, and they will score you in the house on if you're doing lovey-dovey things and such like that. So
weird.
that's an example. It's weird, but it's
don't
really
do that
good.
Real life. We have quite enough people.
Indeed.
Not Japan, apparently.
They still have plenty. They're good for at least 600
Yeah,
years.
they still have plenty of people. It's just big
But they're
corporations
freaking out.
that want to push the whole, we need more wages, slavies.
Yeah.
They're just freaking out that in 600 years that they're going to decline.
Oh my god, in 600 years, if people stop having babies, there will be a problem. It's like, okay, shut up.
I'm pretty sure that if men and women still exist in 600 years, they're still going to be doing the deed that leads to babies.
Yeah, there will still be people that want the babies. It's fine. There's no need to freak out.
I mean, there's also that typical trope of a forced cohabitation or a forced situation like that where like, oh, I'm in the gym locker room. Oh no, it's locked. Someone locked it. We're both stuck in here and we didn't bring our phones. I don't know, just something like that, you know?
Help me, step bro, I can't get out. I'm stuck.
I don't know, that's in every kind of romantic trope scenarios though. I can't give like one example, but you know what I'm talking about.
Well, you gave an example of an anime and I gave an example of a specific situation in an anime. That's fine.
Indeed.
All right. Well, Witchley, choose another one, whether from me or Migi's.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can choose from my thing too. It's up to you.
Okie dokies, then I'll do When a Girl Pretends to Be a Boy, like Hana Kimi or on High School Host Club.
Yeah, I always think that's cute.
I do too. I love it.
I'm trying to think of another one that does something similar to that, like the one we're watching currently in our winter lineup is not necessarily the same idea, but she's known as a prince, is in the Clear Moonlit Dusk. or
It
is that
is.
what
It
it
is a
is?
very similar vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar vibe where she
Basically,
is.
it's just love for tomboys. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like
So
the trope typically goes that the guy knows that they're a girl. Or finds out actually pretty quickly. Even if she doesn't think that he knows, you know?
Right, yeah, like in Hanakimi.
what about a reverse one like Princess Jellyfish?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is
That's a
so
good example.
super fucking rare. I've only ever seen it in Princess Jellyfish.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, I'm just throwing
But
it out
that's
there.
awesome
I don't
that
know,
it exists at all. I'm so proud of it
Mhm.
for existing.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of any more now.
I wanted to say that, like, in Oron High School Host Club, I love it when everybody, like, as they find out, you see it with the light bulbs, and it takes the main love interest till the very end of that first episode to finally realize, and he had to walk in on her changing, I think.
That's the only time it would work.
Yeah, because he's a little dense. But she wasn't even keeping her gender a secret.
Nope.
It was hilarious.
It was quite hilarious.
I guess another example I can give is maybe Ranma and a half. That's sort of.
I feel like
that's
that kind
sort
of fits
of.
because it's all gender bendy.
It is an animal bendy.
Animal bendy and gender bendy.
She doesn't
so.
realize the pig is really a boy.
Spoilers. No, it's not spoilers. I don't know. That's the other example I can kind of give in my head when I was thinking of Princess Jellyfish. I was like, sort of, maybe not really. I don't know.
I like it. It's a good example.
I'm just very loosey goosey on it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like body swapping mostly when I'm saying that now.
That definitely feels body swapping.
Which kind of gives into my other thing, which is
Is Migi going?
oh, isn't it Migi? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay if you want to
I
go.
can do it, or
No, if you have it, if you have a segue, go ahead. Take the segue.
I do have a segue because I was often thinking of body swapping, which kind of gives me my next choice, which was the meet cute. You know, an unforgettable first meeting, ranging from bumping into each other to life altering, / magic / accidental encounters. And the best example I can give is the body swapping movie Your Name.
Yes, I fucking love Your Name. That's why we have our cat named Taki.
I mean, it's not body swapping, but meet cute. Like the fated encounter. Like I think of Fruits Basket is a good fated encounter. I think of Toradora is also a fated encounter.
Golden Time?
Golden Time. God, I fucking love Golden Time. That is a good example. I mean, Sailor Moon.
Inuyasha?
Yeah.
Inuyasha. Sailor Moon is a good example. Trying to throw out some other ones. My Love Story is a good one. They meet and they fall in love, obviously. And
very, very sweet.
Yuri on Ice. You got Yuri and Victor.
Yeah.
They meet under circumstances. I mean, there's so many. I mean, even back to Oran High School Host Club, Haruhi and Tamaki. How they met. So, and obviously Toru and Kyo from Fruits Basket is a big example. Like, I could give,
It took them a long time to get very cute.
I'm sorry?
It took them a long time to get together and be cute, though.
Well, yeah, but like, I say meet cute as like fated encounter,
Okay,
like them meeting under circumstances.
Say, like, pretty much all of them.
I mean, basically any romance could be a meet cute, So, if you really think about it.
Seventh time loop.
Yeah, literally
had
7.
to kill her 6 times in order to actually
get that meet cute.
Genuinely meet her.
But yeah, that's the best I can give, really. I mean, like,
a
Clannad's
Chainsaw
a good
Man,
one.
when he gets held by that fucking lady that he loves so much who's creepy. Meet cute.
Maki
right
Mama.
There. All the bloody bodies around. The cutest meeting that ever happened.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up relationship, but sure, if you want to throw that hat in the ring, Migi.
I like it.
Sasaki Miyano's a good one. We have Clannad is another one I can give. I mean, it's just, you throw anything out really at that point. Jinshi and Mao meeting under circumstances, like
indeed.
during their mysterious case that she solves for him, and
Him
he
hunting for the gal
who can
left
read.
the note. Who can write.
who can write and read.
And who obviously used her work skirt to write the message on.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just, you could throw anything out and it would work. So
Yeah, you can make a case.
Yeah.
I can make any case. Now back to you, Migi.
And back to me, Miggy. One of my other favorite tropes is the reverse harem anime. The rare and beautiful anime, because it is all too common to have a harem anime. Like, you don't even necessarily know. You can watch a random anime and then it just turns into a harem anime and you're like, fuck. I wasn't expecting this. There it is again. Stop that. Not every single one needs to be a harem. He could just like
true.
one girl. And that's why we appreciate the reverse so much. Like, or in High School Host Club, or Blood Moon. Fucking excellent.
Yeah.
That's true. Kami-sama Kiss.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. My next life as a villainess.
That's a good one.
Yes. Also, almost kind of Timon's B-side.
You're right. Yeah.
No, it's becoming that. Yeah.
It's totally
Over time,
that.
it's basically became that.
That whole band, that idol group, is going to fall head over heels for her. She's already got 2 down, and she's working on a 3rd.
Yes, she is.
Another one I really love, thanks to Witchley, is Yona the Dawn. I think that's such a great example for reverse harem. Another one I think of is, and we never finished it, but Pretty Boy Detective Club. So
Yes.
that's another one that's a reverse harem. Kiss him, not me. Kiss him, not me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I
that's
love
a
that
reverse one. Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
Nice.
Yeah,
See,
Fruits
I'm
Basket?
gonna have to listen to all of your suggestions because I don't actually know that many. I just love it when it happens.
There's this one musical one. Dances with Demons. Or Dance with Demons.
Is that the musical
Yeah,
one where they
that's
all
the-
sing?
Yeah, I like it better in Japanese because it's so
Yeah, we
hilarious.
watched that dubbed,
watched
and
that
it was
dubbed,
like,
and
oh
it's
my!
like,
I mean, I appreciate the effort, but I don't want to listen to this.
But it is totally
It's
a
cringe.
reverse harem.
It's cringe. Amazing.
It is cringe. I mean, it's cringe in the Japanese too, but I love it.
Fruits Basket is another one. I guess I don't know if
yes,
that
yes.
that is a harem.
Mhm.
A reverse harem.
Yep.
God, there's just so many. I just can't think of every single one on top of my head, but there's plenty. There's plenty.
That was a good list.
Yeah.
Let's go over to you
I
now,
guess back-
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll alternate between you two. Alright, I'll do Opposites Attract. Like Tsundere / Gentle Giant. Pairing a fierce or cold character with a kind or gentle one, creating high tension, humorous and heartwarming dynamics, like Maid-sama, as an example.
Or the most recent one we've been watching, the Polar Opposites Attract. You and me are polar opposites.
Absolutely.
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
I was thinking of that one. Horimiya is a great example of opposites attracts. My Dress Up Darling.
Oh yeah,
Great example of
that's a
that.
good one.
I would have
Love
to
is
say
War.
that I specifically like my Dress Up Darling and the You and I Are Polar Opposites because they're opposites in the way that they express themselves, but they actually still fit together rather well, Because I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of the time, at least like in real life, with the idea that opposites attract, it's really purely lust, and they don't actually get along well with each other, and it's not usually a good thing to try and like build a relationship with someone who's truly opposite with you, because you're not gonna click with anything. You're opposites. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. But thank goodness for anime magic. I also want to say Kimi ni Todoke. That's probably opposite.
That is a very opposites attract.
Because you have an outgoing guy, and then you have like this shy, quiet girl.
I mean, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. That is definitely a polar opposite thing that I wrote down. Fruits Basket. You have Toru, who is this sweet, caring person, and you have Kyo,
Yeah,
that
he's
is
actually
very.
a sweet, caring person too in his own way.
Oh yeah, once those
Yeah.
walls come down,
Yeah.
but at first he's very guarded and very rude.
Which is very understandable once you learn his backstory.
Exactly.
What about
other ones?
Apothecary Diaries?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be.
totally...
You have this unconventional apothecary, and then you have a handsome official.
Right? He's
Yeah, you
all
got
like
somebody who wants
charming
to
and
be ugly.
smooth and emotional and kind of needy, and she's like kind of like introverted and keeps to herself, and then suddenly goes super crazy about anything that she's interested in, and it's just they're not
I
the
love
same.
that so much. No, they are not the same at all.
Speaking of not the same, Inuyasha. Going back to Inuyasha.
Actually, I
Yeah,
think
you're right.
Inuyasha and Kagome are very similar to each other. They
But
are
I mean,
both
she's a high
so
spirit.
quick to screaming and yelling and freaking out. And they just
They
want to
do,
do
don't they?
things their own way, the way that it's supposed to be done, you know?
Alright, Grace, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Let me see. What do I got? What do I got left? That we're going down the list here. Love triangles or squares. A staple in a drama-focused romance, creating tension through unrequited feelings or competition, notably in School Rumble is a good example.
This shit bothers me, man. Fucking love triangle. Just accept the harem or become a polycool or something. My god. Or just fucking choose. Yeah.
Any ones we want to throw? I mean, Vampire
It's
Knight's a
more
good
like-
example that you
It's
guys.
more like a just an arrow. It's not a full triangle. You know what I mean?
Understood.
What's so interesting is that this gets called a triangle a lot of the time, but it's really not a full triangle because usually the other two people aren't interested in each other. They're just both interested in that one person. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you
So
think
it's really just a V.
Yeah. The love V.
Love
Do you
does
guys
have
want
a
to
V
throw
in it.
what? I don't know what you guys
Yeah.
want to. You want to call it the V shape debacle? Then I don't
I
know.
mean, for everybody to know what we're talking about, triangle, but in reality,
Best-
it's a
Yeah,
V.
yeah.
Okay,
I'm
if
just
you wanna
I'm
say-
just
if we-
putting in semantics for the people to philosophize over. That a love triangle would be if you were in love with both your friend and the other friend who definitely like each other. What about fucking like Food Wars and shit? So many people fucking love Soma.
That's
That
not a
is true.
triangle then.
That's a love web.
That is a love web.
Do we have? I mean, I'm just kind of throwing out the same ones again. But Yona the Dawn is Hawk, obviously Yona and Suwon. You have ReZero, Amelia, Subaru, and Rem.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
whatever fucking shape you want to call that. Anyone else want to throw in anything else?
No, I'm good on this one.
My last thing on my list is when they pretend to be in a relationship and then they really are. I love it when that happens in a story. My example for that is Spy X Family.
Heck yeah, 'cause
They're all
you know it's gonna
pretending.
happen.
But also they actually really are, and it's great.
Yeah, now they have not. Again, I've not read the manga, but it's a pretend family, of course, and I don't know if they're going to get to that situation. But I mean,
Yeah, but we know they are. They really do actually love each other.
Yeah,
You know it.
you know it.
I'm hoping they will confirm it one day. But I was thinking of
Same.
more conventional ones for us, like 365 Days to the Wedding is a good example of a pretend dating scenario where two people fake an engagement and obviously focusing on their romance. That's a good one. A Couple Cuckoos is another one, with arranged marriage. Another arranged marriage one I can think of is Nisekoi, which is another kind of typical same kind of plot. So is there anyone else we want to throw in?
I'm trying to
I wish I could think of more specific ones. I could more think of just like in movies or shows, usually it's like some kind of like undercover op or something basically, and the characters have to pretend to be like boyfriend and girlfriend or married or something, and you're like, yes, finally. Even though they're just pretending, you know that they should be together. You know what I mean?
Girlfriend.
I was about to say Rent-A-Girlfriend is the best example of that.
But, like, not about the example that Miggy was saying, because
no.
that is not nearly as interesting as what Miggy brought up.
Yeah. I was thinking of Bunny Girl Senpai because there is a section in the story where he has to fake date someone, and obviously it's not a reciprocated love, it's a one-sided love, but that's still somewhat on that line. Scum's Wish is a really awful example.
I tried to block that one out.
Well, okay, what about Spice and Wolf? There are moments in... Okay, hear me out.
I have an idea.
Okay, go.
Heaven's official blessing.
Yes. Exactly.
That
Yeah.
Heaven official's blessing. Our heavenly official, he dresses up as a bride, and then Hua Chang comes and he suddenly is acting the groom, and it's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. That was when you fell in love with that show.
Yeah.
So I was thinking Spice and Wolf. Now, hear me out here. They're obviously traveling together. They are pretending to be in a relationship whenever they come across, other people, because obviously it's like, hey, this is my wife.
Yeah.
So it's somewhat the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
There's that villainess one where she tames the final boss.
Yes,
Sort of,
that's
more
so
in line of the same thing, Ray Liotta ended up in the Duke's Mansion is a good example as I'm explaining this still.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that one.
And
I love that one.
I just have a whole list that I was trying to list for you guys. So okay, is that all, guys?
Death Note, where Elle and fucking Light Yagami have to pretend that they're not boyfriends. No, just kidding.
That one's a little bit of a stretch. I can't let you have that one, Miggy. Sorry.
I'm gonna bring up this Touch Her and Die.
Touch Her and Die.
Yeah, because that's like pretty much all the dark romances that I love to read.
I wrote that one specifically for you, by the way.
I had a feeling you did.
Nice.
And so what is Touch Her and Die?
Alright, so protective love interest. The love interest, incredibly protective. Okay. Often acting aggressively to defend the protagonist, which can be seen in various shoujo anime.
I think I'm trying to think of some, but like I'm going back to Inuyasha. Inuyasha is a very protective person,
Yeah, I was about to bring up Vampire Knight. That gives off.
That's a good one. My Happy Marriage with Kudo. Yeah, Kudo is a very protective person. You have Hawk from Yona of the Dawn, who protects Yona throughout the entirety of the show.
What about the main characters in Beastars? Does he have that vibe?
Oh,
I mean, he does love her. Yes, I mean,
but do you think he's more like the Touch Her and Die thing, or?
I think he would.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen the newest season, so I can't speak to that. But I mean, he's obviously would protect her. He also would probably kill her if he can't hold that urge. So that's the thrilling part. Yeah. Kyo from Fruits Basket, I'm throwing that back out. I mean, he's very protective and fierce when he's with Toru.
I mean, yeah, that is the thing. Except he's more like, oh shit, I actually hurt her. I can never be around her again.
Well, in some sections, yes, but I'm just like he is overprotective.
So right. Like I haven't seen as much Fruit Basket, but just that statement right there was like, yep,
that's it to a T.
I must commit seppuku.
I touched her, now I must die. That works.
I was thinking of Snow White and the red hair. That's a good example.
Oh, okay.
His name's Zen. I'm sorry?
It's been a while. Explain.
That's the one with Zen who protects Shirayuki while respecting her independence on being oh god, what does she do? She's like an apothecary, right? In that one?
Oh my god, it's this. I love that one and I can't remember it.
I know one crazed. ReZero.
Yeah. And you got Subaru protecting Emilia at all fronts,
Yeah, he's so angry. Any guy that looks at her sideways must die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was thinking of Shimori's not just a cutie. That's opposite.
Oh yeah,
You know?
where she's all like, touch him and die.
Yeah, touch him and die. I really like that. Or Chalet from Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, where he protects.
Love Shadow.
Yeah, where he protects the. Is it Anne?
Yeah.
Is it Anne? Yeah. I'm thinking of Tomoe from Kami-sama Kiss, who's the demon guardian protecting his goddess.
Indeed.
God damn! Remember Vampire Dormitory?
Oh my god, that pissed me off.
That's another example I can give you. So, that's just a few.
It's hard to think of these things, just, on the fly.
Indeed.
No worries. Well, there is other ones that I still have. We can kind of go through this really quickly and finish this up. Sharing hobbies, workplace romance. The best one I can give on that scenario is Watakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. That's, basically connecting over specific interests, or often adult rom-coms, like the one I just listed. So I really like shared interest ones. I mean, like the good one that we previously watched not too long ago, but was it 2.5
Oh yeah,
girlfriend?
Yeah,
or seduction.
Seduction.
Yeah, that's a good example where they're all in a club, the manga anime club, and they kind of and they go into cosplaying together, and yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is so cute. I love that stuff. My dress up darling kind of becomes that.
It does.
Yes, it does. I mean, you have these two people with different interests, but they kind of explore that the culture
different
of
interests that are actually very connected.
Exactly. Another one Witchley was saying was Dan to Dan, which I think I would agree. With Momo and Okaroon. I mean, yeah, they're
so cute.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to keep going down the list on these other ones so we can wrap this up because I think we have a couple more left. Is misunderstandings / slow burns. Characters often shy or socially awkward who take an entire season to confess, such as Kimi ni Dotoke is the best example I can give in that regard.
You like that shit?
It depends on the burn.
If it's done good,
yes,
then it's amazing. Like Taisho era
Fairy Tale.
Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Freaking cute. It's like an arranged marriage situation.
Oh, that should have been one I should have listed. Shit. From the previous one.
So it's a arranged marriage situation. He has been crippled thanks to like a carriage accident, and so his father like banishes him or whatever because he's no longer
to his summer home.
To his summer home, but he gets him like a bride to take care of him. And tries to just forget about him, but then in his loneliness, and then like the girl, she's so bubbly and cute. She's like, oh, it's so cute. I love it.
I love your figure of her.
And then by the end of the show, he realizes he loves her.
Yeah, I mean, those are slow burns, And if it's like you said, if it's done right, in most cases, I just hate the dragging on. But it depends on the story and what they can set up. Best one I can give is Kimi no Dotoke, which it doesn't just deal with this romance; it deals with her personal feelings and her friends.
She
and
needs
with her.
to get over her own problems before she gets into a relationship. So that is nice.
Is Dan to Dan a slow burn? I mean, they still haven't gotten together.
You're right, it is.
Yeah, she hasn't read the manga yet. No, I'm gonna say that. Oh, God damn craziness. Yeah, that would be a slow burn. Inuyasha, Kagome and Inuyasha. That is a slow ass fucking burn because we have to wait for
It's actually annoying, to be honest.
Agreed.
It's actually like, shut up, you fucking bitches, and kiss.
Yeah, I don't know how many times me and Connor were shouting the similar thing to the TV while watching it this past year.
What about Seventh Time Loop?
That one is totally a slow burn, and it's being done
Literally 7 time loops before that it even starts being romance.
Right? And in the book, it's totally... okay, a little spoilery here, but at the point in the books, it's totally a romance for her now. But maybe not for him yet.
Now that's slow burn.
That is slow burn, but it's so tasty.
Slow roasted.
Yeah.
Frieren. That is a slow. I mean,
he's
sort
dead!
of. I mean, yeah. time stole their chance at happiness, is what I'm saying. But it is
Too slow.
too slow. So that is very slow burn. If I had to really think of that one. Okay, I think I'm on one more left that I wanted to throw out, which is kind of in vein. Actually, no, this is still in vein of what Miki was going for, was the magic or supernatural circumstances. Romance is blended with supernatural elements, such as Ancient Magus Bride was the biggest example for me. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be monster related, but magical is one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we threw out a couple here. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale is a magical romance.
Right? He's a fairy.
Yeah, I would also say that Your Name.
Yeah,
That is
Exactly.
a supernatural circumstance.
totally is.
I mean,
That is not monsters.
if we want to go into that category, I mean, you also have Weathering with You from the same director, and Suzume is a
He's a chair.
he's a motherfucking chair.
What?
Have you not?
She's not seen Suzume.
Oh, it's so good. You would love it.
Oh my god, she would.
My God.
I honestly sometimes think that's my favorite one out of Your Name now, because that one is so good. Sailor Moon is a good example.
Yeah.
That is a
Literally magic everywhere all the time.
Mhm.
Dan. It's all about fucking supernatural shit.
Mushoku Tensei.
yeah, that would be in vein of that. Definitely, it's a fantasy world that he's in.
How about one of the cutest ones? Howl's Moving Castle. It's literally a magical curse.
It is.
Even Spirit Away, you can throw that in there somewhere.
Oh.
Also true. Very cute.
There's
So cute.
Secret
there's-
World of Arietti.
that is also one as well. I mean, we could throw out anything fantasy and it would kind of work in this regard.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a romantic love
Yeah.
either.
No, it doesn't have to be a romance at all.
Oh, romantic kind of love.
I could throw in Guts.
love.
I could throw in Berserk. I mean, that's sort of, a romance between Guts and Casca. But I mean,
Very sad.
I can throw.
So
We could throw out
sad.
anything really. But yeah, I mean,
Casca.
poor Casca indeed.
Demon
Yes.
Slayer.
Demon Slayer, yeah. Depending on who they get together with. I mean, I've not read the manga, so I have no idea.
I'm talking about Zenitsu and Nezuko. No, those.
Yeah, right?
I think that's like
Zenezuko, as we call them.
Nezuko.
that's
I love
like,
it.
that feels like an inevitable thing that's gonna happen, right? Or you
I mean, I
think-
googled it years ago, so yeah.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. I think that's it, guys. Those
Attack
are,
on Titan. Sorry,
yeah. That's more of a tragedy, really,
but
romance.
it's still romantic. There's tragedy and romance.
The tragedy is him annihilating 80% of
The
the
romance.
population just for his woman.
Absolutely.
He literally
Nice.
kills 80% of the human population.
Yeah, start anew.
Start anew. Start it over. Wow.
Doesn't affect me. It is fiction.
I'm one of the 20%, so I can't complain. I think
Damn.
that's it for our tropes today, guys. Unless we have any more we want to throw out. I think that was it,
Yeah, I
though.
think we covered them all. Did we do childhood
Yeah, I
sweethearts?
think we're good.
Did we do childhood sweethearts?
I mean, the list.
I don't think it was mentioned.
Yeah, I think we skipped right over it, but that's
I mean,
okay.
if we want to just briefly talk about that one, I mean, obviously that is basically, childhood friends become in a romantic relationship. I mean,
Like you can't be in a rom-com with your childhood friends.
that would be the recent example I can think of because we literally just watched
Yeah.
that today.
You also
Oh.
wrote down Fruits Basket in there.
Yeah, that would be one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they've known each other. I'm trying to think of other ones on the top of my head. Toradora,
Full
maybe?
Metal Alchemist kind of counts.
Full Metal, yeah. I would say Full Metal. Anohana. That was more of a tragedy. I mean,
I'm trying to think of the romantic element in that.
I mean, it's about childhood friends reuniting, and there's some, unrequited love there. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there. My Love Story. I mean, these are all so when I say childhood friends, I mean, you could still be in high school,
But wouldn't that be taking place? It's not like, oh yeah, we were friends and now we're lovers.
what if we're friends in high school, then become lovers?
Oh, that's different. Do we see it?
I'm sorry.
Do we see it?
Do we see it in what?
In whatever anime you're talking about.
I'm just saying in general, My Love Story is an interesting one, but they weren't childhood friends, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
So.
they instantly became lovers, didn't they?
Well, I mean, they got to know each other first. I mean, that's the same way with like My Dress Up Darling.
Just, I mean, okay.
Anyone want to throw that hat in on this one? I don't know.
I thought of one. I did my job.
Okay. You did the one. Uzumaki. No, not Uzumaki. Uzaki-chan. Uzaki-chan.
Yeah, that one is.
That's more college, but
Yeah, but they knew each other in high school.
Yeah,
beforehand.
I think that counts.
Yeah, that does.
I'm literally trying to think of anything else.
All right, no, I think we're good on examples.
Okay, we're done. Let's pack this up, guys. That was our tropes, our favorite anime tropes in romance. Quote unquote romance, whatever you guys want to say. If there's any other tropes that we did not talk about in this, you guys can let us know down below.
And don't forget, of course, that you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, and even cool merch on Redbubble.
If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, or thoughts for us, you can reach us at webesimpinpodcast@gmail.com.
And that's a podcast.
So as we always say,
Ja, mate.